Welcome to your daily focus, April the 4th, 2023. Today is a day that we're asked to bring in balance, harmonize, bring some kind of order or structure to our lives. Pay attention to the details, perhaps. Let's start at the beginning, though. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We have the 4 energy today. That's about getting your ducks in a row. That's about creating balance. That's about strengthening our foundations. It could definitely be about home and family and growing home and family, maybe redecorating. Get down now. If we look at the numerology of the day, it is a 4 plus a 4 plus a 7, which is the 15 energy. Now, the 15 energy asks us to look at our life patterns, our habits, our behaviors. In fact, if you go 1 plus 5, we get the 6, which is about our health and well-being. So what doesn't serve us anymore? What doesn't bring value to our life? Are we staying up too late? Are we not eating properly? Are we drinking or partaking in maybe some kind of drugs or drinking or what have you? But it's time to change some habits in our life. If we keep consistently doing the same thing day in and day out and expect different results, that is the true definition of insanity. So you want to change things around. You want to try new things, especially while we're under this new moon energy, because it's not going to be here much longer, right? On the 6th, so a couple of days, we'll have the full moon energy coming at us. Right now it's new moon energy, so it's the time to look at where we can reinvent ourselves in some way, bring in a new habit, a different behavior. Maybe it's as easy as you're going to take a multivitamin every day going forward, just to make yourself a little healthier that way. Whatever it may be, try to figure out something that you can do today to really move yourself forward with your habits, with your behaviors, with your health, with your well-being. Sun in Aries, moon. Now the moon will be in Virgo until after supper time, and then it will go into Libra. So the moon in Virgo, this is a time when we want to pay more attention to the details in our lives. Virgo energy is extremely good for understanding what has value and what doesn't have value in our life. So if we're trying to figure out our behaviors and habits and which ones we should leave behind and what we should replace them with, Virgo energy is beautiful for that. The moon will be opposing Neptune at some point, and we might struggle a little bit about pulling ourselves out of the dreamland and really getting to work, rolling up our sleeves, doing something proactive to bring in order or harmony in our life. And then when we get to the Libra moon in the evening, that's when we want the harmony. That's when we want the balance. That's when we will be looking at our relationships, trying to grow them stronger. And how can we do that going today? Today is a beautiful day to be creative, to heal, and transform our lives in some way. And even though you may think it's a small change, it could mean mountains worth of beautiful energy coming your way. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. Our shadow card for today is the 6 of Pentacles. This is a card that says we need to really understand the give and take in our relationships. So we'll be looking at our relationships today, and I think I said that with the four energy, home and family, our relationships within the home, within the family. And then the Libra energy and the moon is also all about growing our relationships deeper and stronger. So we have the 6 of Pentacles here saying, yeah, it's relationships today. It's looking at our relationships. Which ones work for us? Which ones do we value? Which ones do we want to grow and strengthen? Which ones do we maybe want to leave behind? Put a little bit of room in between us. So understand who has value, who doesn't, who supports you, who doesn't, who loves you truly, who doesn't, who's the negative person in your life that always pulls you down. Those are the kind of energies you want to keep away from, right? Okay, our first card out of the shoot is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. This is standing in your truth, which but you have to be careful if you stand in your truth that it's really your truth you're standing in. You're not just being stubborn. You're just trying not to make a point. You're trying to sway people in a direction. Maybe you're being underhanded in some way. But in some way, you could be pushing people away. And I don't usually get that for this card. But I'm getting it today. So this is definitely standing your ground, standing in your truth. And the people that walk away, let them walk, because you will meet people that are like-minded and want to support you and want to love you. But I also get this sense that we could get a little stuck in our perception of things and not allow for any give and take, any harmony to take place. And we have to, this is a day to grow the harmony in the relationships, not so much to defend ourselves. So just make sure that your ego is a healthy ego that is not trying to sabotage yourself in some way with a good friendship. So think about why you were saying what you were saying, how you were acting, and why you were acting that way. What are the points of discussion? And yes, with this card, we will see where there's imbalances. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we just push them out of our life. Maybe a conversation. Those people are in our life for a reason, so maybe a conversation needs to ensue. Maybe it's just a conversation with yourself because you've given that person too many chances already. So for each of us, that card will be a little bit different. But don't allow your ego to just say, no, not having any of this anymore, and just standing your ground and finding yourself alone. Because you got stubborn in some way, or you didn't like the way they acted towards you. Conversation. Open it up. Talk about it. Absolutely. We have the Hermit. The Hermit is about understanding where you are at this point in time and how you are going forward, where you are going forward, what goals and dreams and desires you have, how to do it. The Hermit is one who goes into the desert or the cave and sits there and contemplates where they are in life and what is the next journey, what is the next adventure, what is the next opportunity presented, and how to walk that path to some degree. We don't need all the details at this point, but to some degree, an outline, a sketch, a small strategy put into place. That's when we emerge out of the desert. That's when we emerge out of the cave and we go forward with the strength. And we have the Empress. Very fertile energy to plant those seeds of greatness. The Empress is usually pregnant in most card decks. I really can't tell if she is here or not, but I would assume she is. It's about getting out in nature. She's one of our highest intuitives in the deck. She's also one of our highest diplomats in the deck, which tells me that our mind and heart can work together in unison today so that we're not basing our decisions on total emotion, but we're not doing it on total logic either. There's a harmony between them. So when you wake up this morning, just ask that your mind and your heart be cemented together to work as one. So when you go forward today, you really are the Empress going forward, planting your seeds, creating new opportunities for yourself, stepping into new goals, dreams, desires, opportunities. We'll get a Nature's Whispers card here. So the website is up. The address is in the description bar. I think I added a few more books that I got done. I don't know if they've been added up yet or not. I sent them to the webmaster, so chances are they are, because they're so on the ball for everything. So, but take a look at all the stuff I have for you and all the stuff I'll be growing for you, and I'm so terribly proud of it. And it was an amazing amount of work, and I thought it was an amazing amount of work. My webmaster, they really had the work. Let me tell you, you are worth it. 23 energy, you are worth it. 2 + 3 is a 5. 23 energy is about knowing that you are supported, that you are loved, that you are protected by God, your angels, the universe, the cosmos, that divine energy. And that if we go with the flow a little bit, we will be guided into the safe path going forward. 2 plus 3 is a 5. And that's all about creating giggles and laughter in your life. I'll hold the card up. It's a beautiful card, like all the others. And there's a lot of pictures within the pictures. I've already seen 3 things that didn't catch my eye right at the beginning. So maybe something calls out to you. The only way you can accept, respect, and cherish others is by accepting, respecting, and cherishing yourself. Accept praise and credit when it is given to you. When you learn to be accepting, you allow your true potential to blossom. You claim your worth and reflect that light to others. When you see yourself in this light, other people cannot help but respond to your personal sense of value. As you strive towards more self-love each day, you will find yourself infused with new energy. It's okay to walk away from relationships that minimize or hurt you. Enjoy the love. Enjoy and love who you are. So it's okay to walk away from relationships. So today definitely is looking at our relationships, right? That was our shadow card as well. And when we look at some of our relationships, yeah, we may see where some abuses come into our lives. Maybe we've allowed that. Maybe we just have to have a conversation about that. Maybe we forgot to draw a line in the sand. We didn't say something and we didn't like it, and now it's happening again, and we need to say something. But know that other relationships will just be, you'll understand the beauty a little bit better. You'll see the beauty, the love. You'll remember the reason that the two of you came together in the first place, perhaps. And take it back to the beginning and bring out a whole new spark of life, of love to that relationship. But you are worth it. It tells me that somebody can only love you as much as you love yourself. So maybe it's inner work that is needed to be done here. And we have the bison, abundance. Okay. I'm going to get that in clearer for us, perhaps. Or not. Sacred buffalo. Cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms in life. Fill my life with goodness and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Cloak me with your wisdom. So ask for the wisdom to come in today as you are looking at your relationships. They'll help. Keep me warm through the storms in life. So know that you are protected. And it's okay to ask for that protection. Sometimes they can't interfere unless we say, we need your help. And then they come in. Sometimes it pains them to watch us and we're not asking for the help because they know they can't interfere unless you ask. You don't need to know their names, but if you know an angel or a guide or maybe just a past loved one, and ask them to help participate in some way, they'll be there for you. Fill my life with goodness. Fill my life with goodness. That's just a beautiful mantra to say each and every day, right? Fill my life with goodness. My life is getting better and better each and every day. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. It's so important to be grateful for the things that you already have in your life. It's important to sit in prayer or contemplation or meditation, to take time out. And maybe it's just for meditation, maybe it's for contemplation, but prayer as well is so vitally important. And making that connection. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.